Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Whoo-wee. Okay. I forgot where the red was. Hold on. All right, that corner. All right. I don't really know if this is going to work out today. I barely have any light here, but we're going to try and do an illusion. I'm just guessing that's not purpley enough, but I haven't looked at your end yet. I accidentally grabbed phthalo blue, the brightest blue in the world. Meant to grab the duller ultramarine. So I changed my mind. And I want to get, oh, that's too dark. I want to get a little bit of water in before I do those red bushes. And we'll go just a little bit grayer on this. This ice is gorgeous. I already know I'm going to be changing this section of brown later, the brown red. But it's bothering me looking at it in the camera, so I'm just going to fix it a little bit first. And then we'll go back to the water. Next steps are filling this in. By the way, my paint is like so tacky because I'm outdoors in the winter when it's cold. That looks like a historic kind of airplane. I might be imagining that. Alright, concentrate. So, I mean, we still know we have to fix the red. But my water is too blue compared to this ice. Well, I mean, my ice is too... Okay, whatever. I want to grade this ice down just a little bit. But I also know that there's a highlight running somewhere along there. So we gotta leave room for that. I know we need to fix this. And it's bothering me so bad. But I want to put that aside for a second to focus on the light stuff that's up here. It's interesting. There's like, you know, in the autumn when there are puddles and the carbon from the leaves, I believe, seeps out and almost looks like kind of like gasoline in the puddles. It's like kind of a dark brown. Well, on the bank across me, it looks like that color, that same kind of color, is leaching out onto the ice. I don't know if that's exactly what's happening, but I swear it's the exact same brown color. And this is why I get distracted and need to keep painting. Okay. So I made that, oops, did I make it too dark or did we get cast into shadow? I'm not sure. It's not perfect, but I'll take what I can get right now. I better start shifting back to this before, well, I still have time. Alright, so this bottom part I've been dying to fix. I made it way too red. I hustled into it in the beginning. So we're just cooling this all the way down. We can get a finer brush out to add some detail to this, but my priority right now is just making it not so bright red. I mean, here looking at it, it's like kind of like a deep crimson purpley color, because I have a similar bush over here I'm looking at. But on camera, it's going to be a little more washed out. You're not going to see that red quite as much. Need to get this bank in while I have time. I hear people coming. Like splitting my time between the upper bank and the lower bank because I might not have time to finish this illusion before this turns gray on me and we're casting too big of a shadow. I was looking at your end and the strokes I did up here are too rhythmic, and you can't have that when you do nature. I mean, they did that in Romanticism, but if you do it, it's going to start to look very cookie cutter and stencil-y, and then it's just not going to look realistic if realistic is your goal. But some people like the rhythmic, and that's just totally up to you. For me, I'm more into realism. We have like some other like bushy type things over here. I don't know if we really have time for this, but and then down here, just want to add in a few red things. You might not even be able to see them on camera, but when this is like hanging on your wall, you're going to notice the texture of the snow. You're going to notice the little flecks of red down here. Ah, man, there's just like a touch more. Hang on. Got like an irreversible light change coming, but I just want a tiny bit darker over here is like my last little touches. Maybe just like a few extra things up here. Something like that. We're gonna have to end it because my lighting's changing, but so that's what I have in mind, and that's I think where we're gonna call it today. You know, I can't resist playing with the illusion though before we pack up. So, go to another dimension here. I'm Lisa Cornwell. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for staying till the end. I'm really happy to be outside, and I'm more happy to be sharing the experience with you. Snowy, but we made the best of it. This usually happens where the light changes on the snow and my painting turns gray when the snow gets really white, and there's nothing much I could do. I'd have to move it, and I'm already comfy here, so thanks for hanging out at Gill Creek. I think it's time to take my hood down. My hair's probably messed up. Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. The weather is never really exactly what you want it to be when you're out painting in winter. Things change a lot, and we made the best of it, and that's okay. And it's fun. We had a good time. You can visit my online gallery to collect original paintings like this, as well as some limited edition prints. And all the sales support this channel so I can keep making content for you. Thank you for your support, and take care.